Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. You are seeing a lot of veggie, on my tabletop here, kitchen top. That's because my wife is requesting for her favorite dish, which is curry veggie, curry vegetable. Basically, you can put in any kind of veggie that you like. There's no rules, okay? Let me just show you what are the veggies that I actually put in. I'll be putting in brinjal, okay? Don't cut this. You're going to cut everything in big chunks, but do not cut brinjal or your eggplant too early because it will oxidize, okay? And I have some beans, French beans here. You can use long bean. I have some tomato, which I'm going to cut into a big chunk as well. I have some tau po, okay? Tau po. This is actually tau po from Bentong. It's going to soak up the very nice flavor from the curry. This is some fuzu. I actually soak it under water until it changed color to this, like to white, from this color until this color. Okay, it will probably take you close to 1 hour at least to soak it. And then I have some Chinese cabbage. Then let's look at our spices here. Now you're looking at a lot of spices here, but you don't have to follow 100%. Basically, most important three items in making a curry is coriander powder, turmeric powder, red chili powder. These three is enough to make curry. Okay, so you just mix this, and the ratio is always 1 ratio of coriander powder, 1 ratio of turmeric powder, and 2 ratio of red chili powder. 1, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 1, 2. And the rest I've added some extra stuff optional for you. Half teaspoon of this is cumin powder, half teaspoon of fennel powder, about half teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of white pepper. This is about 1.5 star anise, 3 cloves, 4 cardamom, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 bay leaf. Okay, and of course here we have the bruised lemongrass, chopped garlic, about a little bit of chopped galangao, blue ginger, and this is the young ginger. I'm using young ginger today, also chopped, and the red onion, small red onion. Many people keep on arguing about the difference between small red onion and shallot. Usually shallot is elongated. Okay, I'll probably buy one to show you next time. Shallot is elongated, but the little red onion is actually more round shape. The difference between the two is one is sweeter, another one is actually spicier. The shallot is actually sweeter. So if you want to go for spice, I usually will go for the Indian little red onion. Okay. What else do I have to say here? Oh, okay, we have some curry leaves. Now, the curry veggie that my wife requested is a curry veggie that she can drink, the broth. Okay, this is why you don't see any coconut milk here. The moment you put in coconut milk, even though it will enhance the flavor for sure, but it also make it a little bit difficult for you to drink. Okay, so I'm going to use fresh milk. Right? I'm going to use fresh milk to make this curry, to make it a little bit creamy, but not too strong, not too thick. Then you can still drink. And very importantly, you will need a broth. Okay, this broth is very important to make it to give it some natural sweetness. Okay, let's start cooking. So first of all, we want to make the curry paste. By the way, if you are using a stainless steel wok like Appa and you want to reduce the sticking problem, always add oil in cold wok, then only raise the heat. Okay. So you don't mind putting in a little bit more oil for any curry dish. We want to saute all the fresh ingredients here. The galangao, the chopped ginger, garlic, and also red onion. Saute until the fragrance coming out, then only we continue with the next step. Alright, this is after about a minute or two sauteing the fresh ingredient. You are started to see the ingredients started to change color. Now before we put in the spices, the powders, tune down the fire to medium or medium low. We can put in the spices powder and the cinnamon stick, yeah, and all the herbs. Remember, always tune down the fire before you add in this. If not, it is going to burn, yeah? The powders can get burned very, very easily. So you want to slowly saute them until the oil started to break. As you can see from here, my oil may be a little bit too dry. Now you can actually add a little bit of oil. Okay, saute it slowly until the oil started to break. We will come back shortly. Okay, after a few minutes sauteing, you started to see the oil started to separate. You can put in the curry leaves. Give it a few stir. Very choking, but it smells so good. Then I'm going to put in the broth. You can use chicken stock, okay? This is very important here to really enhance the flavor of your whole dish. It will not be enough, so I'm going to add some hot water. Always try your best to add hot water. Don't use cold water or room temperature, because you don't want to, the last thing you want to do is to reduce the temperature of your wok. Now, raise the heat right now to highest, because we now want to bring it to boil. Okay, we can add in some of the milk now. If you are using coconut milk, then you don't want to add in right now, because you probably don't want your the coconut milk to separate from the coconut oil. Get this very beautiful color. We will come back shortly after it is boiling, then we will continue from there. Okay, my curry broth is actually boiling right now. The first thing we need to put is the softened fuzu, okay? Because fuzu, you will need minimum 20 to 30 minutes to be really softened and fully cooked here. So you will notice I'm actually cooking quite a lot, because my wife says tomorrow she wants to bring it to the office to eat also. So it's going to last us for at least 2 meals. Okay, so I won't put in the other veggie. The other veggie will need only about 5 minutes. This one will need minimum 20 minutes. So I'll bring this to a boil. After which I'm going to close it with a lid and let it simmer under medium or medium-high heat for a minimum 20 minutes. Then only we continue with the rest of the ingredient. Okay, so we will come back shortly. Okay, my fuzu dry bean curd has been simmer for the past 20 minutes under medium to high heat. Okay, medium to medium-high heat. It should be almost ready. Wow. Okay. If you don't have fuzu with you, then you can skip this. You can go straight to your throwing in all your veggie. Okay. The gravy may not be enough, but I probably need to add more gravy here. I will be adding more hot water. Okay, now is the time where we can actually put in the rest of the veggie here. The tomato, beans, the eggplant. You do take note that all these veggie, they are going to further release water as well. So later you will see actually the water will actually getting more. And my my tau pok, I will open my tau pok like this to ease the flavor going into the tau pok later. I open it, yeah, I didn't cut it into half. Put it on high heat right now. Take note, yeah, if you are not using the fuzu, you don't have to do the first 20 minutes. Because fuzu need at least 20 minutes to let it cook. And my Chinese cabbage. Ooh, this is a bit too big. All this will shrink later, don't worry. Okay, I'm going to bring this to a boil. And take note, yeah, do not season your curry right now because all this veggie is going to release water. So it's going to make your broth even plain. So we only season the dish towards the end. Okay, so I'm going to bring this to a boil and cover this with a lid. Let it simmer for minimum 5 minutes under medium high heat. Alright, so we will come back shortly. Okay, I actually let it simmer for close to 10 minutes rather than 5 because I found later my broth is not enough, so I added more milk and a combination of milk and also water. Okay. Wow, look at how beautiful is this dish is. Okay, now is the time where we can actually do the final seasoning. We're going to give it some salt, some sugar, some fish sauce. Be careful, fish sauce is very salty. Okay. And I don't mind giving a bit of light soy sauce. Okay, basically the curry veggie is done and it is definitely drinkable. Alright, let me adjust the angle for you a bit. Alright, here's my curry veggie, which is a drinkable version. Okay, you will want to drink the broth as well, trust me, you will love it. So you just, at the end of the day, before you serve, you just adjust the sugar and also salt. Yeah, use these two to adjust. It should be more towards savory. Yeah, this dish. Okay. So if you like my video, this is my forward my video in your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. If you want Appa to make any dish for you, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you very much. Enjoy your dinner with your family. Bye bye.